the experience when I am reading in any language script that I am familiar with, of seeing a word and yet mistaking it for another word. This comes to my attention when I am reading out loud to someone else. So I am sitting in a group. Can Swamiji explain the reason for this? This is a famous problem. So we should not, what they call it, a name for it. A name for it. So, it's a name. So, what is it? Name?
Dyslexia.
Dyslexia, yeah. Dyslexia. So that's nothing, it's not a serious problem. It's a particular problem. Children have it. And it can be corrected also very alertly. But we should take too much concentration worry about it. Every perception can be made to culminate into the knowledge that aham asmi, aham bhami. This throws a strong possibility that there can be only one cause for everything. Now when we say that Shruti eva pramanam for concluding a single cause for Jagat, is this because Shruti says it unequivocally, thus giving Shruti in the status of Apolloshaya play a role in this. Which is that this everything Asti Bhami is an assimilating argument for the Shruti vision that I am Satchidanandam Brahma. An assimilating argument. Aham asmi, aham bhami is not proving anything. That aham asmi, aham bhami only proves aham asmi, aham bhami. But I am Jagat Karanam. No way. That Jagat Karanatvam, that is why in the Sutra, Satyam Nanam Anantam is later as a result of the Vakya cited, we come to know. Only Jagat Karanam, Brahma. That is where Shruti eva Pramana. There is no other way. Also, aham asmi, aham bhami. You can say, I am so and so asmi, I am so and so bhami. So, Shruti tells and then we assimilate that way. Aham karta asmi, aham bhokta asmi. How are you going to dismiss that? You can say it's variable. Karta aham asmi means what? Then you have to say what is invariable. and the invisible, even if you arrive at, you can arrive at. That is Jagat Karanam, is just now. And without Jagat Karanam, there is no equation. Tattvamasi equation, there is no Sarvatma Bhava. This is where the problems. In helping my children and a few others in parenting, I want to know from you some intricacies on child psychology in the formative years. Following are my questions, and I may be wrong with my opinions given here, and I stand corrected. According to the Shastram, the mind continues in the next birth along with the samskaras or vasanas. So the child seems to already have a core personality, and how do parents contribute more in the formation of this core personality? Swamiji said the inconsistency and the unpredictability of the parents affect the child a lot. But this tendency by the parents may not be deliberate, and how can they be made to understand this? What can be the reason for the child to throw tantrums even when they are well attended to? For example, wearing only jeans, full pant all day long and every day, not even allowing it to be washed. Resistance to food and only snacking, etc. How should one handle these tantrums? The elder child seems to have a sibling rivalry and has a tendency to cry and irritate. Not true. This is all true. Yeah. And we will see which tendency was not found earlier. Which tendency was not found earlier. Please help me to understand these to help them. there are two things we see. One is parentage for the child, time, place, and environment. All these are going to shape the child. And that can be traced to karma. Into karma. Then, it is the same connection to karma only. A certain genetic connection is there, and certain karma connection is there. We call it samskara. These samskara, vasana, all these words are all very, very funny words. They don't have any definite, there's a definite cause for the disposition of a child. But then, how many causes you will have? Karma is one cause, samskara is another cause, vasana is another cause. What are we talking? Therefore, there is only karma. And in our observation, we find a child having a tendency for music. You have to need a word, you would say karma, a samskara. So that also is only karma. It's all, you got it, samskara. And therefore, we really do not know what the karma is. But we know that there is karma. So, through certain tendencies, we see that the child has a flair for music. So, we can encourage the child to learn music. The child has got a tendency for drawing. So, we can encourage the child to draw. But certain education is common for all children. It's education, it is growth. That is what parents should do. Make them grow, create a value in them for learning, for being thorough, for not underachieving, for achieving. So all these we can create in them a value for. That's all what the parents have to do. And that there is no way of a mother or father to be not violating the trust of a child. There is no way. Only thing is, one can be conscious to be more consistent, so that we don't allow the child to have a big build-up of unconsciousness. Therefore, if the mother knows that I need to be consistent in behavior, in availability, in overt care, affection, in all this there must be consistency. Very difficult. But if one is aware of it, then one can be more consistent. You don't even know. Therefore, one should try to be more consistent. An awareness that consistency is important in behavior and language. Sometimes shouting, sometimes screaming. It's not consistency. No. The predictability goes. The lack of communication between the parents and children is one of the reasons, main reasons, for the child to show tantrums when it reaches a teenage. If they maintain the level of communication all the way, then that won't happen. Communication and care. Busy, mother is busy, father is busy. There is no joint family, a nuclear family. In joint family, father or mother will not show overt affection to the children, because the father's brother's children also are there. So this doesn't take place. No overt affection. Therefore, generally, the brother's children are overtly patted. And therefore, only uncle's care and auntie's care were available. This care alone was available for children in a joint family, where the father, mother, and all the sons in a patriarchy. Sons then get married, and then their wives, and then their children, all live under one shelter. Girls are married away. They sent away. And suppose one marriage didn't work because there is some widowhood or anything, then that woman also will come. And our children also will be there. This is the greatness of joint family. Fight from morning till night. No talking, nothing, always always a problem, the worst thing. But the children growing there, they learn how to survive. They learn some survival skills. Everything there is advantage. What I say is, this is our upbringing. Now the family has become nuclear. But the old habits of not talking to the children continues. And he gives a mark card. The son comes and gives a mark card. Okay. Why 80%? This man passed all exams with 55%. Make it 90 next time, okay? Okay. This is all communication. Whole lifetime, one might have talked to one's father 10 sentences. No communication. And that's considered respect. Our cultural problems. It is considered respect. But we all survived because of uncles and grandparents. And especially when Namiyar is there, the father's mother will be there at home, and then this woman, the mother scolds, and the child goes to that woman, the mother-in-law. Grandmother, your mother. Then for her this is a good occasion to dismiss the child's mother. She is always like this, our parents are like this, the mother is like this, grandmother is like this. That is Kudumbame, Pudane, Gotrame, Serila. You are okay. So some kind of therapy takes place. You are okay, nothing wrong. Some therapy, something, that is how we all grew up. The giant family knows communicate. But with uncle, grandparents and all that, you got something. Therefore, that gave a certain stability and security and all that. When the same habit continues in a nuclear family, you don't wait for any disasters, emotional disaster. Communication level has to be maintained, always. Always the elder child, what happens? Any child up to 4 years, 4.5 years requires mother's attention. It is incomplete. With mother alone it is complete. And till then it is incomplete. Incomplete means it doesn't see itself as a whole piece. And therefore it needs to have the mother's consistency, presence and all that. And then a child is born after 2 years. And in 2 years, the elder child in 2 years requires attention, consistency. And when a new child is born, the mother's attention will be always to the baby. And then father also to the new baby. But this has not grown up. If it has grown up, then there won't be any sibling. If it is within 4 years, 3 years, there will be sibling rivalry. Not only the elders, younger also will have the same problem. Because the younger one doesn't get the attention it deserves because of the tantrums of the older one. Therefore, older one also suffers, younger one also suffers. There are all issues. If the parents know, we can manage, we can pay attention to both, so equally, always equally. किरणाचांत नमन्नो कात्तये नमः अनंतानंदकृष्णाय जगन्मंगलमूर्तये अहमस्मि सदाभामि कदाचिन्नामप्रियः ब्रह्मैवाहमतस्सिद्धम् सच्चिदानन्दलक्षणम् मय्येवो वेति चिद्योऽमि जगद्गन्धर्वपत्तनम् अदोहं नरकं ब्रह्म सर्वज्ञं सर्वकारणम् न स्वतत्वज्ञविज्ञानात् निरंशत्वान्नतान्यतः न चाश्रयविनाशान्ये विनाशस्यात्मनाश्रयात् न शोषक्लोशविक्लेदः विक्लेविच्छेदा शिग्नपसो मम सत्यैरप्यनिलाग्न्यम्बः शस्त्रैः कल्पितैः विनाशः न स्यात् मम। स्वतः न स्वतः क्षणिक विज्ञान न स्वतः प्रत्यभिज्ञान न अन्यतः निरंशत्व and न च आश्रय नाशात् अनाश्रय। All three. There are modes of destruction. Now, the fire can destroy. Agni can destroy. Vayu can destroy. Prithvi can destroy. Agni destroys by burning. Vayu destroys by uprooting, destroying people, all due to if there is a cyclone, storm, etc., people can be destroyed, things can be destroyed. Colossal destruction. Vayu can destroy. Water can destroy. You have got pictures available in internet. You can see what destruction water can have, a tsunami. Water can destroy. Earth can destroy. Earth means earthquake can destroy. Anything made of earth, like a sword can destroy, a bullet can destroy. These are all earth. Weapons of destruction. Drawn from the earth, made from the earth. They all can destroy. But these four solid destructive elements, you know what? They cannot do anything to space. They can't do anything to space. Fire cannot burn the space. And the Vayu cannot lift the space, destroy the space. Water cannot destroy space. No weapon can destroy space. Earth cannot destroy. I am Niramshaha. Like what? Like Akasha. Chin Nabasaha me. Nabas is Akasha, space. I am the space of consciousness. So for me, the space of consciousness, which has no particular form, no chance of any of this mode of destruction. And he says, na shosha. And shosha is a dry air, lifting, etc. No shosha. And no plosha. Fire. And no plosha, fire. No vikleda. Vikleda means disintegrate, adipodu, because of water. No vikleda is another. Water can destroy. Vikleda. Then cheda. Soshascha, proshascha, vikledascha, cheda, chedascha. Shosha, plosha, vikleda, cheda. Iteretara dvandva. Cheda. All these modes of destruction are not possible For me, the space of consciousness is the argument. For me, the space of consciousness. Chinnavasaha mama. Why? Because he says, Satyaihi api Anila Agni Amba Shastraihi Kimuta Kalpitaihi. These four elements, Agnihi, Anila, first Anila, Vayu, Na Nilayati Anilaha, Vayu, that which doesn't stop anywhere, Anilaha, Vayu, air. Agnihi, Anila, Agnihi, Amba, Ambas is water, and Shastra, earth. Shastra means weapon, which is earth. Shastraihi, Satyaihi. They are all real, belong to the same reality of Akasha, belong to the same group. Space belongs to the same group. So Satyaihi api. These Bhutaihi, Akashaha. Satya means Vyavaharika. Satyaihi. Satyaihi api. Bhutaihi. Akasha belonging to the same order of reality. They cannot do anything to space. Nabataha, that and that Sosha, Flosha, Vikleda, Cheda, Nabataha. Not possible. Satyaihi api Aniladi Bhutaihi. Even though they are real, belonging to the same order of reality, they cannot do it. Kimuta, what to talk of? Chinnavasaha mama. For me, the space of consciousness, as formless as space is, and the space of consciousness, Kalpitaihi katam. Mithya bhutaihi kalpitaihi. I am Satyam, and all these are kalpita. So kalpitaihi kalena. So kalpita kalena, kalpita agnina, all these are kalpita. Mama chinnavasaha kalpitaihi kimutta vinasaha. He's asking a question, so amazing. It is something like Mrit say that how a pot can destroy me. It's not an entity. There is no Anya Bhava. All Anyas are all Kalpitas. Both two things are said. Kalpitas cannot destroy. Kalpita means Mithya. So Mithya Bhutam cannot do anything to Satyam. Vidyabhutam Vastu cannot do anything to Vastu. Doesn't add anything, doesn't take away anything. And then there is no second thing. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, there is no second thing. Anya Bhava. So Niramshasya Mama Chinnavataha No Vinasha. So leave it as it is. So you put on the Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhavet, Atato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya,
मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ